the Underdog Podcast presented by LineStar, your best MLB prop bets for today that you can find on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks alongside my co-host, Tyler Wiemann. I'm Shannon Sommerville. Tyler, how was your 4th of July? Hey, if you guys watched our show on Monday, we told you guys to take the under for Joey Chestnut's hot dog eating contest, right? Did you watch that?
I actually didn't watch it, but I did see that it got canceled, then uncanceled. You know, you just can't stop America.
I mean, you can't stop the most American tradition ever, you know, eating hot dogs. Did you have any hot dogs on the 4th of July, by the way?
I did not have a hot dog. It did have a couple sausages, though. A couple brats. Right.
You saw some fireworks?
Yep, saw a couple. They're legal here, so like around my neighborhood, they were just going nuts, you know.
Awesome.
It was fun.
Yeah, I, of course, had a hot dog, went to a pool party. Just, you know, the American tradition of 4th of July. It's awesome. Reminds you of that scene in The Sandlot, too, right? It's like...
Yeah, sounds fun to me.
Today is also a holiday. Did you know that, Tyler?
I did not.
Today is Shohei Otani's birthday. The Major League Baseball home run leader is celebrating his 29th birthday today. The unicorn himself is turning 29. What do you think about that?
So, you know, we have a big conversation there. What are the Angels going to do? They lost Trout, they've lost Rendon, and then Otani now is dealing with his fingernail and also a blister. This team very well could be out of the playoff race very soon.
Absolutely.
What do they do with
In
Otani?
which case, Shohei Otani would look very nice in pinstripes.
No. I've told you time and time again that they make him look fat. So, you know, everybody else will look good on.
That is against the rules of fashion because everybody knows that pinstripes are slimming, you know, are just slimming.
Yeah,
so
it just does something with him weird, and it just doesn't work. I mean,
well, where do you think he will end up if, in fact, the Angels trade him?
You know, I really am not very sure. It is going to be the hugest haul we've ever seen. And I don't know how many teams really could put that, you know, haul together. Realistically, you know, there's only a couple teams that really, you know, need him and have a legit chance and a ton of young prospects. So, you know, I don't know. I think it would be hard. I think it would be very interesting, though. We shipped Soto off to the Angels and got Shohei.
I mean, what do you think about that? Do you like that? Would you like to see? I would personally. I'd take, you know what, like as much as I want him for the Yankees, I live in San Diego, so I would love to be able to go check out a game all the time with Shohei.
Yeah, well, and the thing with that is Soto still has one more year of control before he's a free agent, whereas Shohei is gone. He's not traded this year, or this year, so.
Well, happy birthday, Shohei Otani, and we hope he celebrates it and gets better from his broken fingernail. He's kind of recovering from that. However, hopefully we'll get to see him in the All-Star game. I'm not sure what his status is moving forward, but nonetheless, he will be back at some point and providing some awesome highlights for us the second half of the season. Crazy that All-Star break is next week, Tyler. We're flying through this season.
I know. And after All-Star break, I mean, football's pretty much here. The sports slow period is almost done.
But don't you worry, we've been crushing our props lately, and on the season we've done very well for overall on the season. And we're using the Props AI tool on the LineStar app to help us pick our props. So make sure to check that out at linestarapp.com. Right now we are doing a free 3-day trial on the LineStar app. If you want to check that out on your mobile devices, that's where you can get the free trial. Also, if you don't already have Underdog Fantasy or PrizePicks, make sure to download it. Use the promo code LineStar when you do, and you will get up to $100 of your first deposit match. Who doesn't like $100 to play with in daily fantasy and prop betting, right, Tyler? We got to get those underdog drafts in for best ball coming up. If you guys haven't played best ball yet, for football. Like, it's so much fun. And in fact, Tyler and I are going to do some videos about best ball and getting into that because it's almost football season is here. I mean, it's coming up quick. It's coming up quick. So I'm just going to put that out there. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment below. A comment will also enter you into our prop bets contest, where if Tyler and I both hit our main props for today, one randomly selected commenter will win $50. It's that easy. Just comment below. Let us know where you're headed today in the prop game. On Monday, which was our last show, we were 2 of 4. Our main props didn't hit. Ronald Acuna Jr. just had 1 hit. We needed him over 1.5 bases. Tyler, your main prop did not hit, but our backup props hit. So, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Both backup.
So let's get after it today. We've got some good ones on the slate for today. Where are you headed in the prop market, Tyler?
I'm going to go with Michael Soroka lower than 17.5 outs. That's up minus 110. Soroka's been under in 2 of 3 so far this season, but he's been struggling big time with his command. He's averaging 5 walks per 9. He has a 7.44 FIP right now on an opponent average of 281. He has been struggling since he got called up, and with that, I just don't see him getting into the 6th inning. And with that, let's go lower.
Tyler, one of my favorite storylines this Major League Baseball season has been watching the Cincinnati Reds and their emergence. They are now the NL Central leaders. How about that? And so I got to go to one of the Cincinnati Reds that has been pretty profitable for me this season, and that is TJ Friedl, higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, which is minus 130 in the sports books. And Friedl's hit this about 52% of the time over the course of this season. And he has an average over 307 average to be exact. And today he's got a nice matchup going up against Washington righty Josiah Gray. Now, in past seasons, we have picked on Josiah Gray. He has gotten a lot better and improved. However, he has much worse splits at home. In fact, he has a 5.17 ERA at home, and that's double what it is on the road. So this game is at Washington today. And you're looking at a Washington Nationals bullpen that gives up the 2nd highest opponent average. And the Cincinnati Reds team, as I alluded to at the top here, they have been crushing it lately. They're top 5 in just about every batting category. RBIs, runs, average, OBP, slugging. And they're on a 3-game win streak. I got to go with the Reds here, and TJ Friedl higher than that 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. What do you think about the Reds, Tyler? I feel like we talk about them every day because they've been crushing it for me in the prop department.
And the story is just so fun, so interesting.
Yeah.
So hopefully they keep it going and can actually get into the playoffs.
There you go.
You know, it would be really nice had they not shipped off Castillo last year to have a little extra pitching.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know what? I was hoping Castillo would end up on the Yankees, but didn't happen.
But
that
you
way.
hope everybody ends up on the Yankees.
That is true. All right, let's move on to our bonus props. Tyler, where are you headed for a bonus bet here?
All right, my bonus prop, I'm going Adrian Hauser higher than 1.5 walks. It's minus 110 in sports books. Hauser is averaging 3.9 walks per 9 over his last 20 starts. Meanwhile, the Cubs are the 4th best at walks taken. So this is just a matchup that is kind of perfect for the over here. And I'm really surprised sports books are only minus 110 on him. I'd really expect this to be more like 130, 140, and it's just not there.
Well, I had the Reds for my main prop, but for my bonus prop, I'm going to another hot team right now. That's the Houston Astros, who've been definitely heating up over the last couple weeks. I'm going to Corey Julks higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, which is about minus 125 in the sports books. Listen, Julks has been over this 6 of the last 10 games. He was 4 of 5 yesterday and a 450 batting average over the last week. Today, he's going up against Colorado righty Chase Anderson, who's giving up nearly a 300 average to righty bats. This Colorado Rockies bullpen, they're giving up the highest opponent average in all of baseball. Meanwhile, Houston, 1st in RBI, 2nd in runs, and 3rd in batting average over the last 2 weeks. The Houston Astros are not a team I'd want to be facing if I'm an opposing pitcher right now. How about the Astros coming alive?
They're coming alive. They just need that boy Jordan back.
That's going to be a dangerous team with the Jordan back in that mix. All right, you
Absolutely.
can tail our picks or fade us on the Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks app. Again, if you don't already have those apps, download it. Use the promo code LineStar when you do, and you'll get up to $100 of that first deposit matched. Now it's time for our home run calls of the day. Tyler, we had some fireworks yesterday, but who's providing the fireworks at the dish today?
I'm going to go with Byron Buxton plus 310 to hit a bomb. Look, his ISO versus righties over the last year is 303. And lately he's been on fire. He's hitting 360 and has 2 home runs over the last week. Meanwhile, he's facing Alec Marsh, who gave up 1.5 home runs per 9 in the minors. Now in his very short MLB career, he's averaging 4 home runs per 9, which that level of home runs allowed is unsustainable. But with how he has done in the minors, I expect him to be a pitcher that allows a lot of home runs. And Buxton's one that can definitely hit it over the fence.
I love that call. I was also looking at some props for Byron Buxton as well. You can find some of them on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks. I believe there's one for 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. That was one that I was eyeing too. He's got a great matchup today. Love that call. For my call, I'm going to the New York Yankees and Giancarlo Stanton for a home run at plus 300. Yes, I know he's been struggling this season, just a 207 average on the year. However, he's been heating up lately, 333 average over the last week. And remember, this is a guy with a ton of power, a 257 ISO against right-handed pitching, which is over 100 points higher than MLB average, and going up against Baltimore righty Dean Kramer, who's got a 188 home run per 9 rate. That is third highest among all pitchers, minimum 90 innings pitched. I love Giancarlo Stanton's spot for today. I think he delivers a dinger today for the New York Yankees. What do you think? We like Giancarlo?
I like it.
Or what?
I
like it? Nice.
I almost went Giancarlo.
Oh, you did?
So.
Great minds think alike. I like when we're on the same page like we are today. I'm feeling good about our props and our home run calls for today. So again, you can find all of the stats and analytics that we use to help us pick all of our props, our home run calls. You can find it on the LineStar app, linestarapp.com, especially as we get set for football seasons coming up. You got to have all the tools to be able to dominate in daily fantasy and in the prop betting market. We got the best tools to be able to do so. So make sure to check it out, linestarapp.com. That's going to do it for us on the On Deck podcast for today. Happy birthday, Shohei Otani. We will see you guys tomorrow. Good luck in all your prop betting.
Let's go. Good luck, guys.